Have you ever been called lazy, careless, or someone who's easily distracted, no matter how hard you actually try? What if your brain isn't unfocused, but it's probably wired in its own unique way? Today, we are going to understand why focus doesn't work the same way for every brain, especially for individuals with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD. This is not about diagnosing yourself, but it is about understanding how your brain actually works, how we can lower stigma around this, and how you could support yourself or someone you know. ADHD is not about trying hard enough. It is about how your brain is wired differently. In ADHD brains, chemicals like dopamine, which essentially focus on control, motivation, and attention, work a little differently. So instead of focusing on what's more important, your brain tends to focus on what's more interesting or what's more stimulating. If you've ever wondered why focusing feels harder for you, here's what's actually happening inside the brain. Your thoughts drift even when you're genuinely trying to focus. You feel restless or your body constantly needs to move. You leave tasks half finished, not because you don't care, but because your brain changes focus suddenly. Almost like switching channels. Time doesn't feel real or it feels different for you. You either do everything at the last minute or completely lose track of time. Emotions hit you harder, small problems feel overwhelming. If all of this sounds familiar, you may have already been diagnosed, or you may have silently wondered why is it easy for everyone else. ADHD does not mean that you're less capable. It means that your brain needs a little different approach. Setting timers, to-do lists, or schedules may not always work. Here are a few strategies that actually work with the ADHD brain and not against it. Setting systems and forming habits instead of setting vague goals. Using the 1 minute technique where you just commit 1 minute to do a task and often your brain continues naturally. Visualize the reward, not the process. Instead of thinking about how tiring, exhausting, or how long the task will take, visualize the end result. A clean desk, a finished presentation, a complete assignment. Your brain sees the dopamine reward and becomes more willing to start. Adding stimulation like music without lyrics, fidget tools, or movement breaks can boost focus. Understanding that neurodiversity is real and not all brains operate the same way. These strategies are not about fixing you, because ADHD does not mean that you are incapable. It means that your brain needs interest, structure, and movement to activate its full power. This video isn't telling you to label yourself. It is telling you that if you relate to this, you deserve understanding, support, and the right tools. Everyone's brain has its own rhythm. The goal is to not be like everyone else. It is to learn your rhythm and work with it.